I feel like a child again.
She's always there for me. It's in her nature.
वो हमेशा दिखाती है मुझे bright side. She is nature और मैं हूँ her finest creation. Nature's finest by Mia.
Hey, what we have is more than just a feeling. It's what we believe in. Now that you've changed, will you be the same? 'Cause you're way ahead now. Oh, 'cause you're way ahead now. You and we, you've been the energy. You make me complete. Will you remember me? 'Cause you're way ahead now. 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 You always lit the path. You showed us the way. Forever in my heart, I think you're gonna stay. You took me up when I was down, but now you're not around. 'Cause you're way ahead now. Yeah. Memories are like movie scenes. They're evidence of where we've been. Like a warm embrace on a winter's day. They'll be our saving grace. Cause you're way ahead now. Cause you're way ahead now.
So, ladies and gentlemen, here we are at the Gujarat final of Tata Crucible for Corporates 2024 as we celebrate 20 years of Tata Crucible. And here today with me are 6 finalists. We'll begin by taking a look at who they are. On my far right, representing Handa Education, our qualifier into this final, Ravi Handa. Welcome to you. Neighboring Ravi as our second finalist from Torque Communication, with us here today is Stani. Welcome, Stani. Neighboring Stani as our third finalist from the biotech industry, representing Green Cross, is Shubha. Welcome to the final. As we move across to my left, we've got 2 PSU giants. First up, BHEL, representing them, Vivek Patak. Welcome to the final. Across on his left from NTPC, we have with us Antriksh. Welcome here. And completing our lineup today from Tata Consultancy Services, Dhaval Kirti. Those then are our 6 finalists here today. All questions in the first 20 will appear on your screens. We begin thanking, of course, all the entities that have been supporting this year's Tata Crucible. Nexon, The New Way Ahead, Tata Play Binge, Mia, and of course, Big Basket, which is our speed partner as we go into the BB Now round, which is the last round of this quiz. We'd also like to remind all of you, those of you seated here as a physical audience, you could use the barcodes on your table, scan that, and post a picture and win yourself a prize if that's a good pick. We'll start with the first frontier of our game, Time to Think. Here it is. Well, ladies and gentlemen, time for us to get started with this final. We've tested their buzzers. We know who they are. One of them will go through as we start with the first question on your screens now. This is a famous advertising campaign on a character called Sharma Ji Ki Beti. Which brand introduced this huge campaign around this character? Stanny.
I think I'll go with Zomato.
Zomato is his choice. Minus 20. Is someone going to go for it on a second attempt? Takes a minus is Stanny. Zomato was his choice. Nobody? All right. That's a costly miss, yes?
Wanted to go with Swiggy,
You wanted to go with Swiggy?
but too much of a risk.
Well, I must be honest, this is the problem when you come back to live quizzing. I could barely hold my smile. Question 2 on your screen now. This company has launched what is called India's Spiritual Tourism Map. They launched this on India's 75th Republic Day, 26th of January 2024. It's a company which extensively promotes tourism. They came up with this idea of saying tourism is now in different niches within India and created India's first spiritual tourism map, as they called it. It resulted in a huge amount of bookings for them. On my left, Antriksh.
IRCTC.
IRCTC is clever thinking, but minus 20. Logically, someone like them should do it. Vivek?
I guess it's a clear trip.
He goes for clear trip. He gets a minus 20. Ease my trip is correct. Well, as we go to the next one, question number 3 on screen now. The biggest ladies' night. Cricket is everyone's game, not just a gentleman's game. Which famous brand?
I think it's Puma.
Superb answer. He's got that absolutely right. Puma brought together celebrity women, Indian sportswomen outside of cricket, all of them to create a celebration of women in sport and specifically women in cricket. Lovely answer that. Question number 4, hands on the buzzer. Question on screen now. This is called...
This is the delivery carry bag inspired from the delivery carry bags, the bag that we see. And I think I'll go with Balenciaga.
minus 20. Minus 20 on that. He took a half chance, I think. He went for it and then took a negative. I'll continue with the question. This is a bag known as the sandwich bag. It costs $3,000. It was designed by Pharrell Williams. It's one of the world's most expensive sandwich bags. All the rest of it, what he said, is not incorrect. Which brand started getting into brand statements even with something like delivery bags, etc.? It's become huge in Europe, spreading across the world. Huge brand. Branded in everything that you can think of. It's how people today look at every opportunity to get into business. None on the buzzer. National champion. Lovely. Lovely answer from him. Louis Vuitton, looking even at a sandwich bag to create collectibles in a sense. As we go to the next one, on that buzzer, question number 5, now. Hip-hop dancers, the twins, recently onboarded an awareness campaign for the launch of an unflavored water brand for a great brand and said, energy can come from plain water as well, which drink originally meant to provide energy and replenish body salt, has now come with plain water. Famous global brand known to have been created to replenish body salts. Ravi's gone for it. Just press fully, yeah.
Gatorade. Gatorade.
Plus 20. Well, he gets that right. Still remained in self-doubt before he went for the buzzer, like the Swiggy one. On to the next one. Question number 6 on screen now. It's a brand called D9. Who owns this brand? On my left, Dhaval's gone for it.
Is this the shoe brand launched by Deepak Chahar?
His own shoe brand.
Yeah.
Deepak Chahar getting into
That's
shoes.
why he thinks that there's more money than probably even IPL.
Put your hands together. Oh, well played. Very well played. He gets another 20 is Dhaval. He moves to 40 with that, if my math is correct. As we go to the next one on your screens now. These are co-founders, Hendrik and Geeta Gupta. They are co-founders of an automotive company that positions itself as a competitor to Tesla. It's a Danish giant. They're automotive designers. Hendrik Dash would give you the answer. Hendrik and his wife Geeta Gupta. It's a brand which positions itself as competition to Tesla. No one on the stage? Yes, young lady? Lovely. Lovely. Put your hands together for her. She's also an online winner. So she was with us here today to join us in the final as an online winner, and she's cracking questions meant for the finalists.
What was the answer?
Fisker. Fisker. On the next one, question number 8 on screen now. This,
Yeah, so Jet Airways.
Jet Airways.
Yes.
Who's that?
Naresh Goyal. Naresh Goyal.
Unfortunate moments in Indian history. Naresh Goyal, put your hands together. Well, he'll get himself a 20. He's negating the negatives that he took, but that's a good answer. Sometimes, on an instant, it becomes tough to recognize him in that manner. On to question number 9 on your screen now. Which American model recently launched her own beauty brand called Orebella? Someone's gone for it. On my left is Dhaval.
Just picking on Bella part is Bella Hadid.
Clever, 20 again. Oh, well played. Sister of supermodel Gigi Hadid. He's got that absolutely right. Nonetheless, 20 to him. As we go to the last one in the first round, I tell you what, Dhaval's doing well. Someone's going to catch up with him at some stage. But for now, here's the last one on your screen now. Restore is India's first refurbished battery brand. Launched by which company? No one risking it. All right. First hand that shot up immediately. Go ahead. No, not Amaron. Gentleman at the back. Yeah. Excite, no. Tesla Power is absolutely right. He'll get that audience prize here. Tesla Power, Abhishek getting that right. The other thing that happens, I think, to contestants when you're back on live mode is the number of hands that go up in the audience. That puts pressure. So many people know the answer, and then everyone's got a wrong answer. So till the answer is given out, everyone psychologically feeling everyone knows it. But anyway, we'll take a look at the scores. Tata Crucible here as you are witnessing the Gujarat final. And let's see what's happening on the Tata Play binge board. On 60 is Dhaval. Shubham has got a remarkable strategy for Tata Crucible this year. And he's consistent with it. If he is going to win the runner-up title doing that, you win an additional prize, which is a cup of coffee with me. Silence has never had such a high value and premium at Tata Crucible. But I'm sure the others are going to play that out. Ravi is on 20. So he's saying, all right, I need to get that buzzer in more often. But Ravi is actually in a precarious position. If he gets to 40, that becomes a very different score when you look at 60. And they all know that only too well. Dhaval, Ravi, all have played this game way too many times. Vivek, too seasoned a campaigner to stay on minus 20 for too long. So all of these can change very, very quickly. As we move to the second half of our battle here today, time to collaborate. Here it is. First one on your screen, huge answer. Here we go.
When you understand how gravity works, you start to understand our skin.
More of Life Brought to Life is a campaign by this brand. The Pentagon Papers is a big clue. And if all of you agree, I'll tell you who's that gentleman. George Jones, one of the founders. Category, media, Pentagon Papers. Someone going to take a shot at this. Pentagon Papers would go to 1970s, early 70s. Huge answer. Nobody taking a chance? Yes? Is absolutely correct. From Kerala, you'll get that absolutely right. The New York Times. As we go to the next one, on screen now. Go ahead, Vivek.
This is the Chinese automaker, SIAC. SIAC or SIAC.
You have to give me an overall answer.
This is SIAC.
He'll take a minus 20. He'll take a minus 20. Anybody else? None going on the buzzer. Going into the audience. Wait on. Yes? Who did you figure from this? Who did you figure? All right, he got that absolutely right. Larson. Correct. Well worked on that one. That's the campaign which they ran. As we go to the next one, question number 3. This could be a faster buzz, is my feeling. On screen now.
I'll see you later, buddy.
All right, I thought that would be faster. Lollapalooza. Yes, he's going for it. On my left is Vivek.
Hilton.
Oh, I think you just went on the name Conrad. Different Conrad there. He's taking a minus 20. Well, anybody? Hashtag friends are waiting is that beautiful campaign. C. Conrad and Company. Gujarat. Nobody? Yeah? Better answer. Good one. Good one. Carl Conrad would actually lead you to Budweiser. Lollapalooza is the campaign that they're running in India, where they're making Budweiser festivity-based promotions. Friends are waiting is the hashtag they've tried to take. Technically, it's a wrong question to ask in a Gujarat final. I apologize. So, I mean, Kinley, Bisleri, they know all that well. Budweiser, out of syllabus. All right, here's the next one. Hands on the buzzer. Question coming up on your screen. Fourth one, now.
Come on, guys. We need to start hiring freelancers as part of our plan.
No. We need butts in seats. That's what Jack would have said.
Elance Odesk. These are modern companies. That's called Mott Help with a lady there, which is actually motivational help. We were also wondering what Mott Help meant. It means motivational help. This is how we work now. That's the famous campaign. A tough one, according to me. Nobody. All right, tough set for Gujarat. I can understand. We're getting back on ground. Yes? Give it to you on that. Put your hands together for her. The word being used is Upwork. They become a company called Upwork. So work from home, the reverse of it, the concept behind it. This is how we work, and beautifully answered. Would have given it to you if you were here. As we go to the next one on screen now. Not tough at all. Huge brand. Absolutely huge brand. There's the Pillsbury logo. They acquired something very important. David and James on your screen. RBI, the parent company, Restaurant Brands International. Oh my God, not at all as tough as you think it is. Huge across the world. Gujarat, looking rusty, back on stage after a long time. No? All right. Gentleman there. Burger King. Well, we had a chief guest trying to answer that with you, but you still get the prize. Burger King is absolutely right. And give him a round of applause. Prizes, of course, will come later. We take a quick look at the scores. I just want to know where we are because it is becoming a tense final. It's like these low-scoring matches, and it can get tense sometimes. All right, Dhaval's on 60. The others, we'll look at it carefully. Ravi still on 20. Shubham is playing the waiting game. We'll see what the others do. Antriksh, Stani, someone will have to get on that buzzer and take their chances. Vivek has done that, but it hasn't paid off. As we go to the next question on your screens, now. I thought it'll buzz immediately, that's why I kept quiet. Pop Tarts is a brand of toaster pastries which was on a mission to actually try and snag the recipe of Taylor Swift's homemade pastries, which he recently baked for the Kansas City Chiefs football team, the American football team. They even took out a full-page ad begging her to share her culinary wisdom. It's produced and distributed by a huge global brand since 1964. Better known for a completely different line of foods that we eat. Very big brand across the world. Again, very, very cautious Gujarat final. All right, let me go back there, Aditi. Beautiful. Put your hands together for her. She'll get that right. As we go to the next one, question number 7 on screen now. This is an Indian medical doctor, business person, and the chairman of a huge educational group. They were recently in the news, not so recently, but recently in the news, for injecting 1,400 crores into cash-strapped Byju's. Which educational giant does he head, or who is he? Massive educational giant in India. Synonymous with education. You give me the group, I'll give you the points. On my left, Vivek.
TAPI,
Group,
Manipal.
give it to you. TAPI would be generationally off by about 2 generations, but that's Ranjan Pai, the current helm that he is in. He's the chairman of Manipal Education. Manipal is absolutely right. pumping 1,400 crores into Byju's. As we go to question number 8, and slowly Vivek is making a comeback. I don't know where he's reached, but here's the next one on screen now. Which brand? He's gone for it, Stanny.
Yeah, I think I'll have to take the risk. I'm going with the color and everything. I think it's Spotify. Spotify.
Good one, good one. That's a good one. The music in the background, the green in the color, Ox would give you an audio thinking. Well played. That's the in-house music advisory agency of Spotify. Question number 9 on screen now. This gentleman's name is Guido van Rossum. Vivek is giving it a shot. In the modern world, he's so sought after.
Python.
Python. The guy behind Python, artificial intelligence, lovely. Oh, lovely. That's a good high quality answer. Vivek is making a comeback, I think. He's quietly giving some really powerful answers. Will he get the next one and really push his way back into the quiz? He was way down on minus 60, but he can challenge the second spot. Dhaval will be happy as long as it's Vivek answering, because that's the farthest that you can get from where he is. Final question on screen in this round. Here we go. He founded something in the August month of 1907. His name is James Casey, C-A-S-E-Y. His creations have a distinct color and a protocol to avoid signals.
Protocol to avoid?
Signals. They hate signal lights. And they have a protocol on how to avoid signal lights. Because time is of essence to them and not distance. On my left, Dhaval's giving it a shot.
Red Cross?
He takes the negative he does not want. Minus 20 to him. Gets interesting. Created a huge giant in 1907. James Casey. His creation has a specific color and a protocol. He's giving it a shot.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the UPS because their drivers never take the left turn.
Their drivers never take
the left turn.
They take the left turn. In
No,
India,
so in India you would take
you
the
take
left.
a left. Oh, they
So
take the
they,
okay.
they
Don't take the left turn.
They don't take the left turn.
So they avoid because it's always a free right.
Yeah.
So you choose your free rights and don't wait for the signals.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Beautiful answer. United Parcel Service. Very, very good answer. We'll take a look at the scores. I just get a feeling we've got an interesting scorecard. Oh, there you go. There you go. Stanny is making a comeback too. 3 answers, yes. 40 to Dhaval Kirti, 40 to Ravi. I think Dhaval Kirti contributed a 40 technically to Ravi on that side because he took a minus. Yeah, the actual contribution would be, 40 because he was on 60 and he was sitting pretty, but he's come down to 40 and Ravi latched on the same question. That's very, very important. So the final round will decide whether it's going to be Ravi Handa or Dhaval Kirti. As we move into the final frontier, time to lead. Here it is.
This picnic was a great idea.
Thank you.
Candlelight dinner of sandwiches.
पर ब्रेड बटर तो लिए नहीं आज सेल डे नहीं है ना
What? ब्रेड बटर खरीदने के लिए forget that Thursday sale. Big basket है हर दिन सस्ता. Big savings, big basket.
Dumbest idea ever.
गुड मॉर्निंग बच्चों, आज हम पढ़ेंगे कि 4 गुणा 4 16 नहीं 149 होते हैं।
कैसे सर?
अरे बताता हूँ। सबसे पहले तो टाटा प्ले बिंज ऐप डाउनलोड करो।
ओके सर।
यहाँ मिलेंगे 29 OTT ऐप्स, उनमें से डिज्नी प्लस हॉटस्टार और Z5 जैसे अपनी पसंद के कोई भी 4 ऐप सिलेक्ट करो।
बढ़िया सर।
और इन चारों ऐप्स का सारा कंटेंट देखो एक ही बिंज ऐप पर।
वाओ सर।
और चाहो तो 4 अलग अलग स्क्रीन पर भी देख लो। और ये सब मिलेगा सिर्फ 149 रुपीज पर मंथ में। तो हो गए ना 4 गुना 4 149।
4 गुना 4 149।
टाटा प्ले बिंज सब्सक्राइब नाउ।
In the final frontier, where the essence is speed, and this round is essentially from BB Now, which is known for its speed, but what is important for you is to play on those Tata binge buzzers. You got to have the courage to binge. Similarly, you got to have the courage to hit those buzzers. And, well, like Tata Play, when you hit those buzzers at the right time, your options are plenty because you're doing it early. If you get it wrong, I continue with the question for the benefit of the remaining 5. Nothing appearing on screen, so listen to me. We get started with question number 1 of 5. Here it is. Brides of India Show the Way as a campaign featured Alia Bhatt. This jewelry brand has opened more outlets internationally than it has in India post-COVID in a segment. Which jewelry brand is this that has been rapidly growing both in India and overseas? Massive presence in the Middle East. He's gone for it, is Vivek.
Joy Kuldas. Joy Kuldas.
Joy Alukas.
Yes.
All right, minus 20. Nobody on a second attempt. All right. My eyes immediately went to the Kerala contestants. Yes, is absolutely right. Malabar Gold is absolutely right. Not a tough one at all for the last round, but here we go. Question number 2. DCA, which announced the signing of influencer Oran Money as he signs, or Avatar Money, popularly known as Ori.
Oh.
Go ahead. It's the collaboration that I'm talking about.
Yeah, so the
DCA. So if you go further ahead from Ori, not tough.
I'm gonna say no. I just guessing. Delhi cricket. I don't know.
Minus 20. Continuing with the question. This famous influencer has a collaboration with Cornerstone Sport and which famous individual from Bollywood? Big association, big announcement. None trying. Yes, you haven't had a chance. Is correct. Karan Johar is absolutely right. As we go to the third one, hands on that buzzer. Here we go. Arvind, Pawan and Rishikesh co-founded which Indian startup which wanted to disrupt the Olas of this nation by creating an absolutely new segment at the pace they expected it to grow? Pace being an important word. In their lingo, he's giving it a shot, is Antriksh.
Rapido.
Is correct. Oh, well played on Rapido. He negates his negative, and we've got 2 questions still to go. We'll take a look at the scores just for me to know where Antriksh is. Is he on a plus 20 or has he come back to nil? He's on nil. Okay, he was on minus 20, so he's back to nil. Everyone's clawing their way back, but I just get a feeling with 2 questions to go, the battle clearly is now between Ravi and Dhaval, unless someone between Shubham and Antriksh gets 2 hits on the buzzer consecutively. Question number 4, penultimate one, hands on that buzzer. Here we go. In which country is it against the law to name a child, a brand, or a toy with the word Akuma? Akuma means devil. By law, you can't have a brand by that name, you can't have a child by that name, or you can't have a kid's toy by that name. The name is Akuma. It's a law in a country for child-friendly branding. Well, neither Dhaval nor Ravi like tiebreakers, but they're heading in that direction. Yes, young lady, you want to try again? Lovely. She's got that right. Japan has laws on branding, on what you cannot use as brand names. One of the words that's banned is devil. Final question, hands on the buzzer. Here we go. This is made by an Indian startup called Graviki, Graviky, Graviki Labs. It's called Kaal Inc., Kaalink, Kaal Inc. They made a device that collects an important ingredient for their ink, which is essentially carbon. They turn this carbon into ink. Where do their devices collect the carbon from? And there is abundance of it in India.
Yeah, I'm guessing they collect it from the air. There is a lot of air pollution, so that's what they collect it from.
So their devices collect pollution from the air.
Yeah.
Ravi Handa, -20. Is he going to take a shot at it? He's not. He's too seasoned to not press the buzzer. Anybody else? Yes, you have an answer. Gentleman with the black t-shirt. Algae. Oh, they fit their device to exhaust pipes in India. And that's the highest contributor of carbon. Lovely. Lovely. Well, logically, yeah, I mean.
That is indeed air pollution, man.
But that's not their business model. So and that's the reason I said, where do they fix their devices to catch it? So clearly it is the exhaust of vehicles that they capture it. They're not capturing random air. So on that final question, we'll take a look at that scorecard. Here we go. On 40, winning this quiz is Dhaval Kirti from TCS. On 20, Ravi Handa. We'll take a negative on that one. Hard luck. And, well, my feelings actually for Vivek today, he answered quite a few, but ended up with a -40, which means he took an incredibly large number of negatives here today, but a very, very good quizzer from BHEL with us. They won many of their rounds when it used to happen in Indore, and very good to have you back at Tata Crucible on stage. But moving now into the national semi-final, Dhaval Kirti from Tata Consultancy Services.